And we are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Palworld. It's been a hot minute since we played Palworld. It's been a hot minute, and if you guys don't know, version 1.0 is now live, which is super cool. I played a little bit of it earlier today just to get my bearings on it, and I was able to do that. So just give me a second here to finish, get set up, and we shall begin. We'll be starting a fresh world. A fresh world. We should be working on both streams. That we should be live both on YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully you guys can hear me, you can hear the game, and everything is relatively balanced. Is this... Of course something goes wrong right when... Come on, controller, come on. There we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit start game. We're going to create a new world, and we're going to call this a realm beyond. Beyond, and I'm just going to put a... There we go. We'll keep everything normal. The one thing that I am going to change, there's one setting that I hate and I loathe, and I turn it off when I can. 1 second. Let me just find it. Is this. I do not like when my items drop when I die. I can deal with difficulty. That's A-okay. No. Items dropping? Nah. No, don't like that. All right. So now we got to quickly create our character. We'll go with CGE, sure. Let's see here. Presets. We have crazed old man. Look at the baby face and like the shredded muscles. My goodness. Jeez Louise, man. That you could just Jeez, we'll do that at least. Face, yes. Yes. It's the only mustache that works. It's the closest thing to the mustache. Because I got the two grizzled beards here. And then you have this. Okay. We gotta go with it. We gotta go with it. Now the question is do we go... Let's lean into it. Let's lean into it a bit. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Sure, why not? And then for the hair, let's go with just jet black hair, because why not? No brightness. Cool. Alright, voice. Yeah! Sure. Alright, start game. Yes. My face is going to give a jump scare to anyone when I'm playing they don't realize. Alright, pals! This ain't no Pokemon. The towers are the key. Alright, let's see if... I'm trying to think of the area that I want to start at. Because typically you got to choose, but now it looks like they're just tossing you right in and saying, go find it yourself. So, alright. Let me log in. Okay. So, I'm going into this. And I remember my one strategy that I had for this, and it is we gotta run. Like, we gotta run. All right, so we did that. We activated the statue. We're gonna quickly talk to this girl. Use shipwreck. Yeah, okay, that's the same as before. A new device. She quickly gets to work. And then she's going to be like, yeah, make sure that you read the guide. And then I proceed to never read the guide. We'll just say that we read the guide so that I can get off my screen. We're just trying to, survival guide. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see if I can, okay, already I'm seeing some differences already. Over there, that's all new. It looks the same, but there are obviously differences already. So, okay. Okay. So, let me tell you my thought process. My thought process right now is I need to get to a point. There's a spot over in the red area, but the problem is the red area is surrounded by most likely death. So I need to kind of start a temp base and then make my way over to that area. Okay, I'm trying to remember all the stuff. So I'm going to start with the primitive workbench. We'll start with that. Build. I got to move quick. Then what we're going to do is we're going to technology. We'll grab our... We got 7. Okay, Pal Box. Pal Sphere. I want to like sit down and look at all the differences, but right now I'm trying to race through. Because if this goes nighttime, I am going to have I am not going to be having a good time at all. All right, so we're going to grab 2 of these. We're going to quickly make these real quick. We got to move. All right, acquire land balls. All right, what percentage catch rate are you at? 49%. Well, for a second I thought, like, no, don't tell me. I hope this catches. No way. No shot. All right. Well, no. Okay. Okay. I thought it was about to roll to the unknown. All right. Where are you going? Where are you? Okay. Nope. That's not the one I want to push. This is. All right. Get in the sphere. Okay. That's a 100% catch. Perfect. All right. Farmhand. That is new. Okay. All right, I am punching. I am punching this tree. Okay. Over here. I'm gonna make a club real quick to make things a little faster. Why is it still acting like I'm in combat? I'm not in combat anymore. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to go take the stick and start smacking rock. Like a crazy person. Why is my phone going crazy? Okay, sorry. All right, so we did that. Throwing hands is your first instinct. Yes. Throwing hands is the first instinct. Okay. Okay, the game is alerting me that I am surrounded by danger. What danger am I surrounded by? Okay, I got no time for that. I gotta think. We want the stone pickaxe. Yes, we do. Oh, there's another land ball that's angry at me, and it's stuck over there. Okay, well, you can stay stuck over there. We'll go with my trusty stick again. I have to get to a certain spot, and I gotta move fast. Then we're gonna go with the axe. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're going to boost our stat real quick. We're going to boost stamina. Okay, there we go. We got our pickaxe. We got our regular axe. Okay, so I'll chop one of these trees down. Great. Okay. Build. Ooh, disassembly mode. We can do that now. Sweet. Assembly. Disassemble. Thank you. Okay, great. Now we're gonna. So now we're gonna run. And I gotta figure out a way to get to that area and hopefully not perish. But I got a feeling I'm not gonna be able to get to the area that I want to ideally in the amount of time that I have because I need clothes. That is a necessity. If I don't get clothes, I'm going to freeze to death. So what I need to do is I need more land balls. Sorry, but I need your wool. Thanks. Oh, not my fists. Switch. Like, oh, caveman. All right, land ball. Awesome. I mean, this game's pretty much available on nearly every console, I think, or at least many of them. Do I want to get another pal? I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to the balls for now. There's the one land ball that I smacked around. Okay, level 3. Sweet. Can I catch you? Are you an easy to catch? Not easy, but surprise! Stick beat down. Get in the sphere. Beautiful. Okay. So we got 2 pals so far.
Yep.
Ooh, oh, it's level 16. That thing would kill me. All right. Oh, it's a whirlwind. What's that? What's this? Okay, that's cool. I like that. A T-Fant up here? In this economy? Since when is there a T-Fant? T-Fants don't... Do they spawn up here? Did they... I thought T-Fants spawned... Ooh, there's an orb. Perfect. I thought T-Fants spawned way... maybe not way far out, but not around here. Maybe I'm forgetting. Maybe I am forgetting. But T-Fant. All right. I'm going to go ahead and smack some... There we go. 2 for 1. Why am I not... Oh, I ran out of stamina. That will do it. I need cotton. Well. Why are you... Y'all attack... Yeah. Yes, by the power of fence. I'm sorry, but I need cloth. Beautiful. I need wool. Okay. In a few years, last live stream. Good to see you doing well. Hey, hi. How's it going? Happy to see that you're here. Welcome back. I am currently bonking lamb balls. Okay. Okay. Now, like, I'm trying to kind of have, not speed run it, but also yes, speed run it. Okay. I may have to concede because I'm running out of daylight and I need to... Nah. You? I'm sorry, T-Font, but you're good at watering. There we go. Awesome. Okay. now what do I need to do? I need to level up. That's what I need. I need to level up to get to here so I can actually do that. What's the fastest way to level up? I'm just trying to get my bearings at the moment, so I do apologize if it looks like I'm just beating things to death. I am beating things to death, technically, yes. But, okay, I'm level 3 at the top there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Alright, down goes Land Ball. Grab that. Okay. How's it going? How's it going, bro? They're attacking with Woolly Terror. Yes, with Woolly Terror. Okay, Chickpea. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I thought I was about to take fall damage. I don't want to touch that yet. That would wreck me, and I don't want to get wrecked quite yet. I'm not ready for that. Also got to keep an eye out for some new pals as well. So, so far, all the pals I've seen so far have been. I've been trying to keep myself like avoiding of most spoilers for the new stuff because I've been wanting to, well, find out myself, and I'm excited for that. Okay, we're gonna go with the primitive workbench. If you do know some of the new ones, please avoid from spoiling. I don't want to know yet. I want to find it myself. Okay, we need to... Do we have enough? We do. Thank goodness. Okay. Because I need this for nighttime. Because otherwise, if you get caught in the middle of the night, it's like, yeah, you freeze to death. And, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to freeze to death. And then we'll make some extra pal spheres as well. I gotta finish this. Once I finish this, and once I get my gear on, I'm gonna feel a lot more comfortable. Then we're gonna be in a much better space so that we don't perish. As we run out of time during the day, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. And done. Okay, sweet. All right. Spheres. How many spheres can we make? Can I make an arrow yet? No, I need more wood and fiber, but I can make a bunch of spheres. We'll go with that then. Can my Land Ball actually go and do that? Sweet. So while I'm doing stuff over here, because I want to get my base established, but I want to get it established in a decent spot. And there's a spot that I have in mind that I really like that really is fun for the early game. I mean, if it's still there. Okay, so T-fonts have been moved. That's awesome. Okay, there's Gumas. Let's see if maybe I can get some bow and arrow so that we can kind of move around at a decent pace. We'll grab that. Are the Mamorest... I wonder if the Mamorest is still out here. The giant Mamorest that will want to wreck me that I very facetiously turned around was just like, hey, I'll just attack this right away the first time I played and got my head ripped off. I'm listening in while currently playing the game with my husband. That's awesome. You get to hear me scream at things. Because why else would you tune in? Let me know if something's too loud, too. If something's too loud, too quiet, too... I don't know, something else. Okay, Palsphere. Great. Old bow. We'll work on this together. Got it. And can we make a bunch of arrows? We make 40 arrows. Okay, good. We're trying to speed run this a little bit. So that we can just get into the meat and potatoes of the game. By the way, because it seems like we're going to be having a bit of a smaller crew tonight here, that means that I'm going to have an easier time answering questions as well. So if anybody's got any questions about whatever, it doesn't have to be specifically about Palworld, it could be about literally anything else, you can ask away and I'll try my best to answer. Then we're going to disassemble that, call that a day. And now it is time to hunt. Stone pickaxe. Grab the. Let's see. I see the Gumosses were around here originally. Yeah, there's the big mamma rest. There's the big boy. The Capsity or Capriti. Which movie this summer has the best trailer? I don't know. It's a good question. Whoa, what is that? Hold on. Hold the phone. Stop the presses. What is that? A pupper eye? A pupper? What is this? What are you? What are you? It's got a stick in it. Oh, this thing is it's a. I'm sorry for shooting your face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get in the ball. That is so cute! Pupper eye to do it. We get destroyed out in a single quick strike. Train them to stay as risky business as the go commander and same attacker. That is so cool. That's a new one! We got ourselves a Streamlabs donation. Someone decided to fix the bar because the bar was all messed it up. Dad Jokes donated $1. Since my daughter was born in the back of an ambulance, we decided to call her Nina. Nina. That's funny. I like that. Thank you so much for the first donation of the stream. Dad Jokes, thank you so much. If you want to support the channel, you can by either liking the stream, hanging out, and if you really want to go crazy, you can donate if you want, whether through Super Chat or through the Streamlabs link in the description below. The Streamlabs link is a little bit better, but either way, we're okay with either method. Thank you so much for the love and support. And let's keep going. All right, I'm going to try to catch you. I'm going to try to catch you. Sorry for shooting you in the face. There we go. Got it. Cool, 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 cool. All right, we're now level 5. Who is shooting at me? Another Gumas? Mine. You too can take the might of an arrow straight to the face. How much of Palworld have you played before? I played a lot, obsessively, and then stopped for like a year. So my problem with Palworld is that I would have stints of it where I would not play it for a few months, and then I would hop on, play it obsessively for a month, and then stop, and just discuss it. Go stop, go stop, go stop, go stop. Thank you, Caroline, for posting the Streamlabs link. That is appreciated. You can support me through there. So it was stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. And then I stopped for a while right when they said, hey, we're not going to be releasing any more content until version 1. I stopped entirely. I just stopped. And I waited and waited and waited and waited. And then today's the first time that I have patched it and booted it back up. Since the announcement, I believe it was by Bucky. Bucky was the one that made the announcement, who's like the PR person over for this game. And I stopped playing because I was like, you know what? I want to wait to see what version 1 looks like. And I have another save profile that has a bunch of stuff, but I haven't even decided to go look at that because I remember reading they're like, hey, the best way to play now would be get in the ball, you. The best way to play now would be to start a fresh save. So I was like, you know what? I'll do that. Dad Jokes with another $1 donation. Thank you so much. I tried to become a fortune teller, but I could only predict cold winters. Turns out the crystal ball shop sold me a snow globe. That's funny. I actually like that a lot. That's really funny. Thank you so much again for the second donation of the stream. Thank you so much. I gotta be more mindful of my arrows because I am going to run out if I am not careful. Alright. So I am not an amateur of Palworld. I know that this is not my first time like exploring. I have definitely played this game. Accelerays are here now. Okay. I think that should be enough, right? Yeah. Good, good, good. The other side. Hey! Brian 5 Gaming has donated $2 to Super Chat. Pokemon is losing against Palworld. That indeed it is. There's a lot of people that are trying to put a spin on it where, like, oh, Nintendo doesn't care, or oh, it doesn't mean that. They're losing. For all intensive purposes, they are losing. And as someone who is a massive fan of Pokemon, where if you sat there and said, hey, you have to say you hate Pokemon, I couldn't. I would be lying. It would be a lot. Like, you could not sit there and say, hey, you have to say you don't like Pokemon. I'd say, I'm sorry, but, you know, deep down, I love Pokemon. I do. I can't help it. Nintendo is getting destroyed. And I am actually, you know, very happy about that. Am I going to make a whole series? If there's enough interest. The problem is that there has to be enough interest. If there isn't enough interest, I can't do that. But if there is enough interest, if we are able to generate enough, intrigue and people want me to do it, then sure, we can do that. Okay, now you're just I was gonna let you go, but now you're just playing with fate there. Come on. Okay, so this is where I typically always do my first encampment, is right here. And though it's pretty decent early, I always find it annoying after like a short period of time, because you're open to a whole bunch of attacks. There's not a lot here. Like, this is a good spot, but at the same time, oh, the Krojuros are now here. Okay, so these guys came out on one of the expansions on the one island. So now they've been moved over here. So again, Brian 5 Gaming, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. See, it's nighttime and I'm not shivering to death. Very happy about that. It is very ugly, and it very much does not look good for Nintendo in terms of what they're claiming and what they're doing. There are patents that are being thrown out. There are things getting removed, and there's just nothing that they... Is that... Okay, I know Fox Parks. I know that one. What's this one over here? Clovey! Aw, he looks cute. I'm gonna beat it with a stick. I am sorry for the abuse with said stick. Oh, we got Hookutees. We're also looking for daydreams. A Tombat. I remember Tombats being really good. I'm running low on ammo, but these things are level 8, so I gotta kind of keep an eye out. I should maybe pull out one of my pals. Maybe. Maybe that will do it. Poor guy was sleeping. I know he was, but I wanted him. There we go. That should catch. Bingo. Okay. So, the good news is... Oh, Herbal! Herbal's over here! Has more viewers in the Twitch chat. Usually it's the other way around. Yeah, but also my audience, you know, I also have almost 100,000 subscribers over on YouTube, and I have, you know, only just over 3,000 over on Twitch, so it makes sense. But welcome to the chat. Okay. This might be a decent spot too. But again, we're kind of... Ooh, there's a Nox up there. We're kind of... I don't think we can put it here because we're so close to a cavern and the Rain Syndicate Tower. I'm not sure, but let's grab that. Thank you. So... Yeah, no, I've played a bunch before. Yeah, I have played a bunch before. Ooh, a Nox. I don't know. No, it's the... I remember the Nixies were really good. Weapon is damage. Shoot. Okay, so I probably should switch it over to one of these. These will probably do better. Can you stop throwing dark orbs of death at me, please? Thank you. Alright, let's hope that that catches. One. Yeah, that's a catch. And we leveled up too. Alright. Oh, there's the boars. That will help me. I can't see diddly squat. Alright, that's not what I want to push. This should be it. Ah, crud. Okay, well, I'm out of... do I want to risk it? Leave me alone. I don't want to waste it. So, all right, go get him. Sorry, Nox. Okay. Now I do want to get over to there. I have unspent. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run over here. I don't have my thing yet. I think there should be at least one boss in the sky. There should be only one. Favorite pal. Ooh, there's a lot of them that I really like. I mean, Anubis is pretty cool. I like Anubis. I love the it's not bear tick, but it's like the big, like, bear icy character. They're super cool. Jet Dragon's cool too. There's a lot of really good designs. Oh, I'm playing Palworld while watching Palworld. Ayo! Alright, let's see here. Do you think it'd be cool if Spiral Realm Beyond had bosses that you might be flying while in the sky? I think there'd be cool if there was like a building phase, like a flying phase for each boss, so there's both. I think it'd be really cool if it's like, okay, you start off in the air and you eventually make it to the ground, or you start off in the ground, you make it to the air, or you start on the ground, go to the air, then come back to the ground, like different boss stages. In that sense, I think that'd be cool. Are you more of a builder or an explorer? I like to I hyper focus on both, and I will spend like hours exploring and then come back and then spend hours building, right? And I'll do that back and forth. To keep your campfire going through it. So you don't need to have a fire type for the campfires through the night. Good thinking though. Good thinking. But you don't need fire types to keep the campfire going through the night. They just stay going through the night. We will be grabbing a fire type though. We gotta be grabbing. What is it? It's not. It's not the fox, but it kind of looks like a fox. There's like kind of two fox. Oh, they brought fishing over here too now. Okay. All right. All right. So we got some good palladium. It's palladium, whatever. Foxsparks is good, but there's the other one. It's like ruby something, where it's kind of like a fox, but also like a pony. It's like a pony fox thing. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool. I'm going to be grabbing one of those. So, if memory serves correct, there is a good... Here we go. Yeah, here it is. Ruby. Ruby. See, I remember. What? Oh, it's... Tansy Ignis. I only remember regular Tansy. Now there's Tansy Ignis. That's cool. All right. Here is where I will build my encampment. Why? Because we are surrounded by mineral deposits and trees and stuff, so that we can just be making. So, hey, Lightning Game, how's it going? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a PAL box, but we have to be careful that we're not because I don't think, if my memory serves correct, if we go over to here, it gets mad. All right. Or maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, see? Can't build in this area. Okay. So I'm going to go. I want my blue line to not be... Okay, so we got the blue line going over there. I want to make sure that the blue line kind of goes a decent way. Hang on, let me just... I can always, rebuild it if need be, but I kind of want to make sure that I have a lot of the blue circle in actual, like, usable space. Let me see here. Does it go over? It does a little bit. So we are losing some space. I think I'm going to back it up just a little bit. I think I'm going to rebuild this and just back it up. Not too much more, but just a little bit more. We'll disassemble. Yes, disassemble PAL box. And then we're just going to press just a little bit more. There's good. We'll go with that. No, I haven't seen any Banjo-Kazooie news. Okay. Hey, Kenko Anderson, how's it going? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at that blue line. Still a bit there, but it's better. So, okay. And it goes all the way to over here. A little bit into the church there, but not too bad. And just to make sure that we got all of the nice... Yeah, we do. Okay. All right. So here is where I will build my my base. Because now I have access to a bunch of trees that could be logged. I'm in a decent spot. And more importantly, I'm surrounded by minerals. So... what I'm going to start with is I don't want to start hacking these things down. We're going to head over here, and by this church here is going to be probably a good spot to start. We're going to start with just basic stuff for sleeping. Yeah, I know you're hungry. I get it. Just a basic setup for a home. Make sure that we can actually put a wall there. We can. That's good. Build. Well. And then make sure that we can... There we go. Alright. So now when we do that, we now can turn around. And where is my... There we go. A shoddy bed. Perfect. We'll rotate this. Any future interview hint at? I can't... I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything yet. But keep an eye out for the relatively short-ish future. I'm not going to sit... But I'm not going to... I'm not making any promises, but... I do think that would be cool. Farming's work stability +1. Cool. We'll throw you in here. Alright. So we're going to start with lamb ball. The problem is I also need to upgrade this thing like immediately. Base upgrade. Primitive workbench and a wooden chest. Okay. We can do that. So I'm going to sleep there. And then we're going to build a straw bed. Like this. That should be good there. I already saw an alpaca. Yeah, it kind of looks like Chef from the... Yeah, he kind of does. And I love it. I think it's hilarious. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a feed box. We have just enough for a feed box. Does Secret have anything to do with Banjo, or I can't... I could probably say no. Okay, so now that we got that started, I'm going to go with setting up. So what I like to do... What I personally like to do is I like to set up like roofs and stuff and put like a whole bunch of stuff in here to use a maximum use of space as possible. I don't like putting I like putting everything nice and neat and tidy. Kind of like, I can't do it quite there, but I can do it here. So let's start there. Then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to grab... can I grab a primitive workbench? Yes, we can. Build this up. I can tell you love Banjo. Now that we got that, I am now going to... let me get the... Let me go get the... See if I can... I gotta build a wooden chest. I think that should be enough. We're going to put the wooden chest all the way on the edge over here. You know what? If you want to go, fine. Whatever. Storage, wooden chest. We'll go with right there. Once this is done, we got to get the berry stuff going. We got to get the berries. Once we get the berries going... Okay. For how long? A lot. Like I said, I will sit down and I would obsess over it for a while. But I also left it on for AFK for a while when I was running some stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of determine, if I'm going to be completely honest. But a lot. Enough. Okay. I gotta be careful with these the level 11s too. My pals aren't really up to snuff yet for fighting. What do I want to do now? I want to get my berries and plants going, so I want to get my farm going. I'm going to get that started over... Oops. I'm going to get that... I'm going to do it in this spot here. There's not a lot growing here, so we'll start here. Berry plantation. All right, so we're going to go with... I can only afford to make one right now because I need more rock, but we'll go with that for now. That's going to be a problem. There's not a lot of rock around here, so... Okay, no problem. So they Nightwings don't spawn in the start area. So I'll do the wood there. Yes, I understand. I'm out of ammo.
Yep.
The next pal I'm going to throw in is going to be... Oh, who is it going to be? Okay, we got Clovey. Oh, wow. I forgot about... So it waters, it handles, it plants, or it deals with... Wow. If I have one of these and one of these... Man, these guys are... That's easy. That's a good start, I think. And if I have a Clovey, I can already kind of just start having automated farm systems going. So that's cool. Okay. I gotta go make the repair bench. Yeah, no problem. I'm a fan of Banjo too. I enjoy Banjo. I'm not as knowledgeable in it as I am with Crash and Spyro, but when I was a kid, I remember desperately wanting Banjo. I had gotten Banjo Tooie. I didn't get Banjo Kazooie. I had Banjo Tooie, but I remember as a kid, I absolutely loved it. And I remember seeing the commercials for it and being like, I need that, mother! I started now. Has it been an hour? Jeez Louise. When you play this game, time flies, man. Time flies. I didn't even realize I was an hour. Alright. With that, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to get my... I'm going to repair my steak. My steak is repaired. Then I'm going to grab another shoddy bed. Go with that. Yeah, no, time flies when you play this game. Like, zoom. Family's good. Family's very good. We're going to be celebrating Jonathan's birthday next week. So that's going to be fun. He's turning 4. Build a campfire. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the time flies when you're playing this game. When you're playing this game, you're like, wow, that was fast. There we go. Then I'm going to build one more shoddy bed to get ready for the next pal. Running over here to here. Base upgrade and hit go. I'm going to be able to do an upgrade almost immediately after that. As soon as that's done, that bed's done. Sweet. Awesome. All right. So then what we're going to do is that we're going to grab a Clovey and throw Clovey here. And then the other... ooh, this comes with a vampiric. Goodness gravy. And then we got, why is Night Owl? Tends to nap through the day due to being nocturnal. I mean, that's not too bad. Maybe we'll do that later. We'll have that work later. But, okay. So we have our Pengullet, our Clovee, Crojiro, Lamball. Okay, I think we are actually doing really good so far as a first start. And we haven't even gotten to our second night yet. So, I am happy about that because we're racing through here. But now, what we need is that we need to find some mining pals. So, a Tombat is the best. I can't get a Dig Toys, not even close. Dig Toys is going to be a while away. What's your thoughts on the PlayStation No Disc future? I genuinely believe that there is still a space for physical. And if it is oh, look at Nightwing. If it is as dire as they say it is, then I think that there has to be an alternative done for people that genuinely enjoyed to be able to actually, you know, own their games in a physical way. It is eventually, like, we knew it was an inevitability, but I do think that there should be, at the bare minimum, a limited print of games. Like, hey, we're going to do a limited print and we'll do a pre-order. So I had pitched an idea before where it's like, hey, they do a pre-order. They say, hey, this game is coming for sale. We're going to print 100,000 plus how many people pre-order it. So if 10,000 people pre-order it physically, they print that many. They send their initial runs to the certain places, and then they call it a day and say, that's it. We're done. We're finished. Done. That's it. And then no more. And then the rest is consistently digital. Because if what they say is true, well, that means that people are still buying it, and it sucks. But there should be a compromise. Yeah, I'll be getting a Realm Beyond in every format that I can, because I put my money where my mouth is, and I will buy games in their, like, I will buy a lot of games just to, you know, I will buy these things because you know, I'm in a position in my life where, because these games they're part of my career, I want them to last for as long as possible. Okay, so the Mamoresk is really good now, or even better than before. That's awesome. Yeah, I still can't get over the Spyro trailer either. Sometimes I see sometimes I wake up and I see the trailer and I'm like, man, I've tried to see quite a number of reactions online. I try to watch anybody that makes videos about it. I try my best too. I don't get to every single one, but I try. And it's just really cool. It's just really cool to seeing Spyro being talked about again. Again, for those who are wondering, just as a reminder, we are going to be celebrating Spyro Community Day on the 4th this year of September. Elena! Punching us in the mouth of love with a $50 donation to the stream so far. Goes to Elena. $5 from Grandma. She's watching. Please say hi, everyone. Hi. You still have like 11 and 12 victories. Sounds the place at the Xbox show. Not counting hot shots that you did verbally. Might want to play them soon too. Use this for a birthday present for Jonathan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena, for your kindness. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Thank you, Elena, for the $50. $50. Incredible. Thank you. Okay. There's some boars. And all they do is just mine. That's all they do. There they are. See, I have one pal sphere. Okay. Well. Hang on. Okay. Okay, now he's coming up here. Okay, well. Jeez, zooming. Just gotta make sure it's nice and low. Not low enough. Okay. Where are you? Alright. Come on. Oh, baloney! That's malarkey and you know it! Where'd it go? There's a pal sphere down there too. Where'd it go though? Where'd it go? Just do this myself. Hang on. Just do it myself. Like, come on. How did that not catch? Is it 85%? Nope. Go with 5. We got fox sparks down there, which we could use. Okay, I see a few of them over there. Okay. I thought I clocked 2 of those boars over there. Let's see. Ah, there's one over there too, and a pal sphere right in front of it. Right in the butt. Get in. Stay. There you go, buddy. You know what? Since we're here. Okie dokie. You got it. Okay. So now okay. So now we got our characters that will be mining. Hi.
Hello.
How goes it?
It goes.
Oh, you're stealing my phone?
Who's doing it?
Oh, I see. I get it. Just for theft. Ooh, hold on. There's a fight going on here.
But I'm good.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get there in time to try to save the one and catch it. Unless I can. Unless I'm just going to clutch it. Unless I'm just going to clutch it.
Yeah.
No! Fox Sparks! Yeah, happy I caught it, but I was trying to go for the Alpaca. That was at level 9. I was just like, oh, I could, and they're fighting. I'm like, oh, I can steal this. I could steal. No. No, I ain't stealing anything. We need to do a little bit more damage. It was... Okay. Okay. What do you think? What are these things made out of? Orb. Got it. All right. Where are you? 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 There you go. Yeah, that's right. I'm over here. Come and get me. There we go. Oh, it's got workaholic. Bless.
Yep.
Am I even heading back to the right way towards? I am, but I am. All right, my character is hungry.
Oh.
Oh! I thought you could fast travel back to... Okay. Maybe I was so used to a certain way of playing that I forgot that you need to be at the base or a... Is that what... I always thought you could fast travel back to your base, but... Oh well. I am going the wrong direction because if I jump from here, this is insta-death. Or is it? I shouldn't risk it. My mind is telling me no. But my body's telling me no too. Oh no. That these are new. I have no spheres. This is stupid. Okay, level 8, level 7, level 5, level 6, level 7, level... Okay. Oh, this is so stupid. What happens if I only hit one? This is stupid! Get the ball, shut up! Shut up. Just get the ball. Done. Okay. Get me out of here. Just get out. This is so stupid. Okay. Depresso! Get in the sphere. Stay in the sphere. Okay, we got him. Okay, good. Heck. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Evelyn Hart, how's it going?
What?
I am trying not to perish. I am trying not to die. And I have so far been successful-ish. I mean, I haven't died. I've done stupid things and almost died, but I haven't died. So does that count?
Yeah.
Okay. And safe. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let's get some pal spheres going. Let's do 40. Let's repair that. Repair that. Call it a day. Build a pal gear workbench. What do I need for that? I need wood. How do I not have enough wood? I should have enough wood. There should be enough wood. I also need to make another chest, so I'm gonna do smack this up. Make enough for another chest. And pro tip, what I like to do is I like to throw a chest right beside the PAL box, so that right when you show up, when you start to be able to fast travel, you can just literally land and then immediately just turn and just drop it. Come on. Come on. What do you mean too close to a boss or specialty area? Fine. You know what? This tree needs to go. I will sacrifice one tree from my box. Get the maximum efficiency. There we go. Put it there. Bonk, 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 bonk. Perfect. Okie dokie. So, now we can go here, and then I could be like, hey, ho! We'll throw in my logs, my rocks, the leather, the fibers, the cloth, the organs. Sounds like a terrible time. Bones! What are you putting in the box? Bones, organs, rocks, you know, the huge. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. Go with that. And then I'm going to go up to up here.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that. Thank you. Then I'm going to go to... Where are we? There we go. I need the PAL workbench. You hiding a body? I mean, yeah, seriously. You hiding a body? Organs, bones, rocks, wood, a brain. All right. All right. We'll grab you. Monitoring stand, yes. I'm gonna grab a stone pit. Not a logging site yet. We're pretty good so far. Crusher. Statue of Power. Hey, Good Rich Games. Game is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I do approve of this game. It's very much like, hey, what if we just made Pokemon Unhinged and then just made it bigger? And they're like, all right, bet. And that's it. Okay. So now that we've done that, I now can... Okay, we got Musclehead, Workaholic, and Burly Body. So this one's got... So the sanity drops slower. Musclehead... Okay, so this one's going to be on my team. Oh, wait, I got one in here too. Serenity. Act skill reduction, attack plus 10%. That's true, but we're going to swap this for that. And then we're going to grab Workaholic and toss him in here. Now, you can mine to your heart's content. Why aren't you mining? I should be able to just be like, hey, and go. What do you mean there's no work in the immediate vicinity? What are you talking about? Get to work. What do you mean? They are literally... I picked up, I haven't played it. No, it's good. It's a lot of fun. Meanwhile, I scream at my boar saying, why? Why can't you mine the... Is it... Why not? The frog is... Yeah, the frog is pretty cool. What isn't cool is you standing on that rock and doing nothing. Why? Why do you hate me so? Alright, we'll grab that. Well, yeah, no wonder you're complaining you're stuck on a rock! Get off the rock! Alright, might as well just finish these myself. Am I missing something? Why is this thing stuck on a rock and being angry at me? It's sitting there, he's just like, I'm stuck! Well, then get unstuck. Get off the rock! You know what can help you get off the rock if you start mining it? You butt. Antimatter DMs. Huh. What? Cracking the egg was made. Yeah, I see this. Why are you sending me antimatter eggs? Why? Antimatter eggs. I don't understand it. Okay. It's in good condition. Yeah, it's stuck on a rock. I have a theory, and I hate it, because I don't think it's going to be able to mine the local area, the local rocks, because it's only got level 1, and it needs level 2 or 3 to be able to mine them. So I'm going to have to go and find a level 2 or 3 mining, which a Tombat is. I know a Tombat is. Can't use that. So I gotta go find stone. Here, I'm gonna see if I can try to catch this alpaca. Really? There.
Yeah.
Is eager to help with logging. Yeah, great. eager to help with logging. Log after we take out the alpaca, please. Get in the sphere. Stay in the sphere. Booyah. So now I need to go and find rocks. I need to go. I like Ignitus. I think he's a cool character. I think definitely could be featured in some way in a new Spyro game. Oh, they changed that audio. That's new. Okay. Ooh, a Vixie. Right, and chop. And chop. Chop. And just like chop. There we go. Get in the sphere. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Get in the sphere. Stay in the sphere. Don't get out of the sphere. Stay there. Thank you. You listen to me. Another one of these. Check Discord DM. Okay, I will. IRL Goodrich, thank you so much. Can't wait to. I cannot. One. Why is this thing taking like no damage, and why is it buff? Okay, just. Jeez. Protein gerbil. Okay, fine. Ow, ow, ow. Take out the protein gerbil. Protein gerbil is out. Stone.
Yep.
I'm hitting on rocks. Back to hitting rocks. Dig, 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 dig the rocks. Dig, dig, dig the rocks. Back to hitting more rocks. We're going to do it all the way until I can't carry anymore. And then we're going to head back. Put said rocks back to the other base. Build a rock thing so that my pig that's there isn't sitting there with his thumb firmly placed up his Pumbaa. We can do something about that. There we go. I have just enough. Nope, carrying too much items apparently now. Let's see if I can catch one of these guys again. Dope. Got him. Froggy, Froggy, get in the ball, Froggy. Froggy. Unos. Dos. Now I need to get to a fast travel point. I may have overloaded on rocks and other items. So I gotta get to... There's a fast travel point. Perfect. Can't roll either, and I can't sprint. But that's okay. Or I could cure myself by doing this. Huzzah. We will head back to the base. You'd always play this on you were playing on Xbox. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. I hate when stick drift happens, no matter what. Okay. So now that I've done, you're still stuck on the. Yeet! All right. Now I'm going to grab a stone pit, and I'm going to put it right there. Yes, sir, I am. Then I'm going to go over to... No, yes. And we're going to grab logging site and say, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Stubborn boar, seriously. How much do I need for that? How much do I need for the tree? I need 2 more. Boar, you're so stubborn. Okay, there. Is that good enough for you? Where are you? You best be... Yeah, that's right. You best be going. Where are you going? What do you mean? Okay, well... Sure. Sure. Whatever. It's like a parent that just... It's backwards. Well, it's working. Mostly. We'll find out. Oh, my elbow. Okay. And now I need to do the crusher. But I need something that can be a log foreman. So I think what we're going to go for is we're going to go for an ethereal deer. Ethereal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ethereal deal. Ethereal. I don't know. Big deer. Big purple magical deer. Well, I'll also check to see. Also, I think cativas can also... No. Can they? I forget. I'll have to check. Beautiful. Okay. Now we need to make arrows. How much do I have now? I don't know. 80 should be enough, hopefully. Repair bench. We'll repair that. There we go. Yeah, I wish. My bones! '30s be like, yeah. Yeah, 30s really do be like that all the time. I was going to say sometimes, but it's not sometimes. It's all the time. It'd just be 30. So I need something that can do lumber. And I got a feeling the answer to that question is I do. That's right. I have the pupper eye. That's right. That's right. I do have. Okay. So in that case, base upgrade. I need to build a crusher. How much do I need for a crusher? I need more wood. I need more stone. See, I can work it from here. This is going to take a while, isn't it? No, it's not. I need 5 more. Okay, I can work with that. 1, 2. We'll build a crusher, and then we will build that. Once we build that, then we'll throw the pupper eye in, and then we have a full functioning, mostly base. Okay. Yeah, it's stuck, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that thing's going to be whining the whole time now. Yes, yes, I'm coming to get you. You kind of put yourself there in the first place. But I'm coming to get you. There we go. Now I'm going to run over here. Pull you out and then put you back in. There. You are now saved. You're welcome. Then we're going to grab this, and then we're going to throw in there. And then we're going to go with... we'll stick with these for now. Well, maybe the pals should be this stupid. There we go. Okay. Now, on a short break. Oh, there. That's what I needed. I feel like I need something here, and I do. It's called a hot spring. We'll throw the hot spring. Here we go. Right there. Perfect. Heard any new music lately? Not really. Nothing beyond my... I've just been listening to... there's a guy I listened to. His thing is called Sail North. It's... I've been listening to it while I've been writing my story. So that's been... whenever I'm like sitting there trying to think about my novel and stuff and I want to listen to music, I listen to Sail North. Because it's kind of like directly close to the type of story that I'm writing, so that's why. What genre? It's technically like kind of pop technically, but it's like sea shanties. It's like a sea shanty pop, and I like it. They actually recently did a track for the live action One Piece for season 2. There was a track that they actually made, and it was super cool. It was super cool because one of the songs that he did, it's really funny. Imagine an extreme version of like if you took the song "Row, Row, Row Your Boat" seriously. And it sounds funny, and it's ridiculous, and it's a little bit ridiculous. But they turned around and basically were like, hey, how can we make this into like an actual song? And then they do, and then he did. And it's really funny. It's really funny because it works, and it goes hard. It's literally just called Row. So if you're into that kind of stuff, one of my favorite ones that he did, the two that are, well, there's a few that are really good. The one that is really good is is it Tales of Luria? Why am I blanking on it? Should be is it Tales of Luria? Tales of... Yes, it is. So Tales, Tales of Luria. Luria. It came out in 2025. It's technically folk pop. Broken Mast Bay is another good one. It's just, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like sitting there listening to it. Alright. It is now the night of time. I need more wood, apparently, for my parachute. I don't listen to a lot of music. I typically listen to music when I'm like writing something to kind of get into the vibe and stuff. And his stuff is fun to listen to. Also, too, which is really cool, it tells a story, right? It's because as kind of like sea shanties go, it should be kind of telling a story. And it, each one tells a story. It's not just a regular song. It sings a story, too. And done. I would love to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. I would love to. You see, the question never is, oh, do I want to see the movie? Of course I want to see the movie. The problem is getting a babysitter. Because there isn't a long line of people who are interested in watching 4 kids at once. That's, it's typically a pretty tall task. My parents are also a lot older. They're in their mid-60s now. So, taking care of 4 kids at once is not easy. Okay, is this my Tom? Here we go. Is this my... what is that? A Wispaw? That's new. Okay, also pretty high leveled. Okay, should. Like the last movie that my wife and I sat down and saw was Project Hail Mary, which was really cool actually. Yeah. Neat. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Level 12. Okay, well, let's see what happens. We'll go with... That's our logging foreman, if we can get it. Ow! Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, that didn't tickle. Ow. Well, I got schmacked real hard. Wait, sleep? What do you mean? You can... So you can just sleep in the same... I mean, okay, it's cute. You just sleep in their straw bed now. Okay. Yeah, we'll grab that. I'm gonna let them work on that because that's gonna take a little bit. But I am going to now go and fast travel. I gotta look this up. Which... because it's only level 2, you need level... Okay, so... 2 pals. Dumud, Pen King, and Lovander. Okay, hold on. There was a really good website, Palworld.gg. Yes! Happy to be back here. Okay. We're going to go with mining. And we need by common. Duma, Incineram. And then it needs to be a level 2. Level 1. Where are some of these guys? Primitive War? I have not. Map. This is not going to help me. Okay. Well, phooey. All right. Okay. So, I've been going at this for a little bit now. I'm going to take just a quick break. I'm almost been here for 2 hours. I got to quickly run to the bathroom real quick. So I'm just going to let my pals do their thing. We'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom, grab some water, stretch my legs, and go from there. Ugh. Hopefully I haven't been murdered. Hopefully I haven't been murdered. Well, I seem to be mostly alive. Alright. I'm going to be taking a short break again soon because I was trying to get some water, but there was no water filtered. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to wait then. So it's filtering as we speak now. Get my stuff all set up. All right, here we go. Okay. So now let us... Do I have... I don't have that mod. I didn't even know that was a mod that existed in the first place. That would be cool, though. You know, so maybe I'll nab that in a bit. Primitive furnace. Are you asking to join the lobby? Because if not, we're just kind of just casually playing. I'm playing solo. Infinite Streamer. Of course there's Infinite Streamer. Who wouldn't it be? Who else would it be? Infinite Streamer is extremely talented. And that is awesome. Okay. So. There we go. Go, my speed. My steed. Charge! Sorry. Couldn't help myself. Base upgrade. You still build a crusher. Yep. Use spirals to flame throat. That's awesome. Yeah. I still remember. Does anyone remember when I made a half joke pitch for I made a half joke pitch for a new character in CTR, and it was a little pet baby hog that I called Hogward. And there were people online that were losing their marbles about it and saying like how stupid I am for suggesting a character that isn't even like a real character in the Crash universe. And there were people that were just losing their marbles over it. I think back to that once in a while where I'm just like, oh my goodness, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about it, and then recently I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember when I made a half, it was half joke, half serious. Like, it's a fun, neat idea, and people were just like, why are you suggesting Crash Bandicoot characters that don't even exist? This is stupid, blah blah blah. And then Hasty shows up, who yeah, that was an old video that I made. But I made a video where it was essentially, hey, what if we did, you know, just something silly, and did a hog. It was a baby hog that was named Hogward. That was like, that's an old video of mine. That is an old video. But people were angry and upset about it, and now we have Hasty, and I'm like, oh, I thought that no original characters allowed. Grab that, and I'm gonna quickly just not get my face wrecked. What would happen if I throw up? What you doing in there? What you doing in the soup? What you doing in the soup? Now you're stuck in the soup. You're all stuck in the soup, all of you. Listen, I'm helping you. I'm helping. I'm helping. Don't mind me. I'm helping. I'm just helping. Do you mind? I'm in soup. Yeah, they're stuck in the soup. What happened if I threw this right? Nothing. I scared them off. Hungry, fine. Fine, consume food if you need to. Human body. I'm in soup. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about Crash Bandicoot being in the next, in the major Fortnite season in September. Which I'm hoping is not the reason why we've got some bit of silence when it comes to Spyro. I'm a wee bit nervous. Alright, we're gonna be... Ow, 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 ow. That's not nice. Right in the head. Yep. Don't mind me, and you'll see I'll be releasing this pow. It is mine. And you get shot in the head. Shot in the head. Shot in the... Bang. Hey, Dire Owl, why are you just standing there on a rock? Help? Nice. Boom, headshot. Yeah, I think that we're going to be seeing... I'm worried that... I am worried... Oh, is that Mazzarina? Oh. It's 3 Mazzarinas and a shady pal merchant.
Hey.
Do I... It looks like he's corralling them. I got a feeling that if I try to capture them, he's going to try to... If I try to capture them, he's going to get all mad at me. I mean... When do I think? So I think I can... Almost. Keyword almost. I'm not going to say for certain, but I think we can rely on there being something coming on Spyro Community Day. I think we can rely on that. I think that would be something that is fairly reliable. Do I think that we will get something beforehand? We better. I certainly hope so. I hope we get a, like, I hope we start getting some stuff consistently, because we're starting to get to the point now where I'm like, okay, you know, unless something is announced tomorrow. Yeah, I know that pal. That's one of my favorite pals. That's, oh, what's it called? what's the pal called? It's one of my favorite. It looks like it's wearing a shark onesie, and it's hilarious and it's adorable. And then it pulls out two like pistols akimbo and starts just blasting.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Get. What do you mean? Take care of that, please. Pal loving farmer. Is that thing attacking me too? Okay. Whoa. Calm down. Calm down there, direwolf. Jeez Louise. Get. What do you mean? Get in the sphere. You're. Thank you. Goodness gravy me, oh my. Just get in the bloody sphere. Yeah, so I love those little guys. They're just like cute and small, like, let's get a little shark onesie on. Then it pulls out two pistols and you're like, wait, what? And then they just start blasting. What are they called? It's gonna bother me now because I had a bunch of them. Where? What were they called? Oh, one of the best design pals is Cognito. I'm sorry, Cognito is so. For those who don't know. This little guy. This little guy is awesome. His name is Cognito. It's just just this like dark bird with a hat. Don't tell me I'm way down by too many items. You're way down by too many items. Plague Dr. Burb, yeah. Plague Dr. Bird named Cognito. I'm back at my base. Ooh. Okay, don't die. Don't die. Listen, just don't die. Okay, good. We didn't snap our legs in half. That's a good thing. Do I have enough for a crusher? Thank goodness I do. Okay. If I should have checked that before I, Fin Cider! It's Fin Cider! Yes! Hold on. Yes! There's Fin Cider, and then there's Fin Cider. Ignis. Hold on. Fin Cider. There's Fin Cider, and then there's Fin Cider Ignis. And Fin Cider Ignis is the same thing, but it's fire. Instead of yellow, it's pink. I'm going to throw it... And I love that the game's names and characters are just like a bunch of puns. Yep. Like Insider, Fin Cider. Like, ha, that's cute. I like that a lot. This is just a little shark onesie guy. You're like, what a cute little guy. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Listen, the game is good. Just be careful. The game can get addicting. I will say that full chested. The game can it's like, oh, this is all, it's like, oh, this is fun. And then you turn your look, you're like, where did the time go? What do you mean it's been 2 hours? Summer has been pretty, it's been up, it's been crazy, it's been a little all over the place, but overall, it's been a good summer. It seems hungry. Well, then why don't you go and eat from the 234 berries that we have there, bud? What you doing? See, this would be really good to have for working. Unfortunately, it's a muscle head, which means it does more damage than it does actual work. All right, so we got ourselves a logger now. Okay, so now I'm going to quickly just throw a few stack of arrows together. And then we're going to go back in the night and we're looking for a tombat. I'm still looking for a tombat. Tombat would be a huge help for me. Forward, my stallion, or Hoggian, I don't know. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. They moved a lot of spawns around us. Yes, they have. They have moved a lot of the spawns. They've moved spawns. They've moved characters. They've moved of like certain characters. They're like, oh yeah, this character that was over here is now over here, and this character that's over here is now over there. Okay.
Yep.
Go to sleep. It's night. You should be sleeping. Why are you awake? Is this a nocturnal one? Would he work through the night? It might. Let's see. He missed! Probably a little under-leveled. Probably shouldn't be doing this, but here I am anyway! Help me. There you are. Okay. Oh, jeez. One? No? Get in. Get in. Unos. Dos. Ayo! It does. It has insomnia. Awesome. Which means it stays up late at night. So it means it mines through the night. Okay. Now we've done that. Still looking for a tombat, though. For those who don't know what it looks like, I want you to imagine like some sort of Tom and Jerry. It looks like some. It looks like a cat. That's a bat, and it's got like a fiery tail. It's called a tombat. Yeah, I saw that. It's herbal. Okay, so we see Tansy Ignis.
What?
Okay, so we got Tombat. Looking for a tombat. There's one. Level 13, so it's going to be a little tough, but getting it is essential. Come on, get in. Boom, baby! That's what I was looking for. Was that pink thing sleeping past where you caught the deer a alpaca? Yes, it is. That was an alpaca. But I was running out of time. I can catch those in the middle of the day. I can't catch... you can only catch tombats at night and in very early mornings. So that's why I was just like, I gotta move. I gotta try to find it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we caught one of those already. I'm just trying to take a quick final look for perhaps a tombat before I head back. Yes! Yes, we have... Yes, I have a teapot. It's teapot. It's a little elephant that's in the shape of a teapot. There are a few designs in this game that are like, that's genuinely super cute and just well done. There's some designs that are just really, 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 really good. Some are like, wow, that doesn't look quite original. Some are like, okay, I know what you were going with that one. And then others are, you know, I want 20 of those in plushie form. Seriously, they are very cute. Okay. And now... Autumn rocks.
Yeah.
Chillet. Yeah, chillets are really cute too. Okay. Farming work stability. Awesome. Alright. So now Tombat is going to become an official forever member. We're going to swap out our Rushor. And here's the really cool part. There we go. Yeah, now we can... Oh, you hit it once! Where are you going? What are you doing? You hit it once! Hey, Taggin, how's it going? So, we're going to head up here, and then I'm actually going to build a monitoring stand to be able to tell the Tombat to stop just wandering off. Be like, hey, we have enough collectors. I want you to mine. Alright, so then we're going to hit sit work preferences. No. And no. All you're going to do is mine. That's all I need you to do. That's all I want you to do. That's all I need you to do. That's it. That's all. Comprende? Who? Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab... I got to grab my... Yeah, so if you go here, does not sleep and continues to work even at night. Bless. We're going to swap. There we go. So that thing is now... So now we have because it's a dark type, dark types are naturally nocturnal, so now they're going to work, this thing's going to work through the night, okay? And now this thing has insomnia, so it's going to work through the night. So these things don't sleep. Bueno. Very happy about that. Primitive furnace, and build statue of power. Statue of power. Not enough support. You don't have enough support. Here, we'll go with that. Just wanted to let you guys know that we are going we're going to be trying to fill the bar. I know it's going to be hard, but we're going to be trying. We're going to be we got after this stream we got 2 streams left. So if anyone wants to help contribute, there's a link in the description below. And anything helps, and if you can't, that's okay. Chilling back and watching is a-okay too. We appreciate the support in all ways. Thank you so much. But the bar will reset after in the next 2 streams. There we go. All right. So we can now enhance it. Ooh, they got the effigy set up a little bit different. Cool. Enhance. There we go. Okay. So we're doing pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. So one of the things that we're also going to have a bit of a problem with is probably the actual like collecting, like carrying stuff. Also, I'm gonna have to build some more storage. Now I think about it. Like, look at the pile of wood this guy's got already. Jeez, Jiminy Cricket, we got wood already. Okay, so nope, come back. Then we're gonna go with ranch. That's a strange spot, but okay. I love how the frog hammer, he's like just like two-handed it going to town. All right, let them do that. Then we're gonna check out the tech. So now we're gonna grab the high-quality workbench. Then we're gonna grab the metal pickaxe and then the metal axe. Cool. Next thing that I need to do is I need to get a ruby in here. Hooligan does what? Ugh, that's not good for work. Insulated body. Cool, that's fine. We'll work with that. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I like the fast deposit as well. Dire Howl can get thrown into ear. T-Font, we'll throw T-Font into here as well. We have our... Take our brush ore. Then we'll grab Ruby, because Ruby is level 9 and Hooligan. Ooh. Actually, this one's got insomnia too. That means this thing will work through the night too. Sweet. We also got an alpaca, which will be good. But I think we're going to wait on that. Is there anything for transfer that I have? Anything that's like level 2 or anything? Level 1, level 1, level 1, level... None. 1. Okay. Well, that doesn't help much for me. That's fine, though. Ooh, you know what? I have an idea. This might be stupid. This might be really stupid. This might be really, really stupid. Oh, well, now you just made a mistake. Now stay in the ball or die. Good choice. Ooh, this thing's ferocious, stronghold strategist, and a war. Jeez, this thing's got a decent amount of. That kind of makes it bad now. Ah, poop. Well. Hey! Kenko Anderson donated 100 NOK. The what's the currency? Anyway, it's around $10. Thank you so much. As a thanks for all the good Sparrow content. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the $10. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I do appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Norwegian Crone. That's right. Thank you. Also, just letting you guys know, there was an exploit that somebody was... is it Crone? Crown. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, I want to let you guys know that there was an exploit that some people were using at some point for essentially making it so that I was making less money per memberships, and it was exploited significantly. At one point, somebody had given 50 memberships, and the grand total I got from that was $1. It was about $1. What was happening was I was making about 7 cents per membership, and they were gifting it to the point where if people wanted to be a member, they couldn't because, or if they wanted to subscribe to be a member, anybody new, they couldn't because they were gifted a membership, but I was only given 7 cents. And somebody went through and they were spamming my account to be able to, while yes, they're giving me money, but what they were doing was that they were making it so that people that were like, oh, I want to go and be a member. Oh, I can't be a member because I'm already a member. I don't need it anymore. And then that was causing gifted subs, but I was only making approximately 7 cents per gifted sub. And so there was somebody that was exploiting that so that and you can go back, if you were to go back and you would see, it was something that was really troublesome. And it was a glitch that was floating around YouTube for about 3 months. I wasn't affected at first until somebody decided to be doing it. And it's kind of funny because it's like, oh, they're giving you money. It's like, yes, but the way that they were saying it and the way that they were doing it was it wasn't out of kindness. It was out of, I'm going to exploit the system and you're going to end up earning less because of it. And it was not fun. And it was frustrating. So I didn't know, I wasn't quite sure how to handle that. I didn't know how to take, I didn't know what to do because I was just like, and then I didn't know how to explain it to people because people were like, oh, wow, thank you for the gifted sub. And I was sitting there, I was just like, yes, but also it's making it so that I'm making not just a little bit less, like significantly less, right? And they were doing it out of ill intention, and I didn't really know how to go about it in explaining it to people. So that kind of sucked. But YouTube did implement a fix for that specific currency and across multiple other currencies, so that now, while those gifted subs, of course, aren't going to be able to, you know, turn around and be like, oh, now I'm going to make all the money. No, but what is going to happen is that it is going to be helpful in the future to be able to not have someone come along and just be like, well, I'm just going to flood your channel with memberships and then you only make 7 cents per membership, right? So it was done with ill intention, unfortunately, which sucks. If it was like somebody that was just like, oh yeah, I'm a member, and they hopped in as a member and paid 7 cents for it because of the exploit and they didn't think anything of it, I wouldn't be upset. But when someone's just like, I'm going to do this because, you know, I'm XYZ, and then here you go, here's 100 gifted subs, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's so, you know, that's so kind, and they spent like, you know, $7, and now 100 people have subs, when that would be more of a value of at least a minimum of $200. They got it for $7, right? So that was something that was frustrating, and YouTube turned around and they were like, you know what, we're gonna fix that, and they did, and I'm happy about it, because that was a very weird feeling to sit there and be like, oh, what, you're not appreciative of that? It's like, well, no, I'm appreciative of it, but the way it's being done is being done in a malicious manner. Like, you're not, it's not like you're from that country and that's all that you have. It's you are exploiting the country's conversion rate to be able to do this. And that wasn't cool. But I'm happy that that's been solved and been sorted out. But that was only relatively recently too. That wasn't too long ago that they fixed that. I think that was either right before I left for Ohio, for my trip to Ohio, or while I was on my trip to Ohio. So it is probably solved. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do is I think we're going to go and try to... Yeah, no, that was a pretty awful exploit. And it was actually happening during the reveal stream leading up to Spiral A Realm Beyond being revealed. So that kind of added like a bad taste to the mouth of the situation, but nonetheless, it didn't take away from the situation because we had Spiral revealed. So kind of hard to be upset about that, you know. Have I not caught Jerky yet? I haven't. Jeez. No. But also too, what they also did is that they made it a bit better for people because some people were overpaying, and then some people were overpaying. Wait, what's this? Why is there a quest thing over? Oh yeah, the weakest pal. That's what. Okay. I've only briefly skimmed through Spyro fanfics. Which, by the way, the message received, but the Cinder those Cinder videos did not do great. So, which it kind of sucks because, you know, I like talking about Cinder, but the people are, you know, doesn't seem like people are as interested in them as I would have initially thought. So we're going to be kind of hanging back a bit on the Cinder speculation for a little bit until we get actual confirmation of her being in the game. No, those videos did not do well. They did very, very, very poor. Which kind of sucks. Because I also know that some people really enjoyed them, which is cool, but... Alright. Where are you? There you are. Low viewership. Kind of low, very low viewership. Very, very low viewership. And the comments were kind of just like, you know, there weren't any comments that were particular. Well, actually, no, I take that back. There was one particularly really negative comment. Low impressions. I mean, it was low across the... I mean, it was just... Oh, shit, I can't say that's right. It's a live game. It was just low. Everything was low. Everything was low. From engagement to, like, engagement, views, you know... Oh! Got it. Cool. Now we have a big old chillet. Which is kind of strange because I remember when I did a Cinder video before and a lot of people watched it. Like years ago, I made a Cinder video and it was like... Sweet. Let me go take a double check and look at the impressions because... Maybe that's a tell of the tale. But yeah, it's at the end of the day too though, the thing is that I have to look at it I have to look at with an analytical mind. I have to. I don't have a choice but to look at it with an analytical mind. And the analytical mind just says that people weren't as interested in the topic of Cinder as I initially thought. I thought there would have been a lot more interest, especially with the fact that before, when I made a Cinder video, it took off and did really well. And now all of a sudden, all these Cinder videos, they're just doing really bad back to back. The second to last one, like the one before this one, did okay for a standard CGE video. It did okay, which I was like, okay, that's fine. We'll see how the second one goes. And this one is performing almost like half as bad, like half the performance. And I'm like, oh geez, that's not good. And when that happens, you have to make a change. If it was a video that was like an evergreen video, I would be fine with it. But it's not really an evergreen video because as soon as A Realm Beyond comes out, bingo, bango, bongo, the video becomes dated. Right? If it was like a history of Cinder and it didn't do well, I would be fine with it because I know that it's going to amass views and eventually it will eventually get back up there, which is great and fine. But when it's a video that requires some quasi immediate attention in order for it to do well, and then it doesn't, it's kind of like, oh, well, that kind of blows, right? Here, I'm kind of in a relatively safe spot here. I can quickly pull it up just for kicks and just for giggles and gags. So, I mean, across the board, subscribers are choosing to watch this video less often than usual, contributing to 55% fewer views, right? The gray is a typical. Here it is here. It's just flatlined. View duration is fine. There's a few spikes.
Relax, Spyro. It'll be fun. All you have to do is stand outside the circle, and whatever you think of appears inside the circle.
But we look at the lore we were just
Right. There's a few.
kid with just a bit of a guilty conscience. So I ask, why?
So the view average view duration is fine. Not the end of the world. Low views, low watch time. I initially lost a subscriber or two, then netted a few. Impressions, 123,000 impressions with only a 3.4% click-through rate. Right? I mean, you know, in 2 days, you know, to give you an idea, you know, to give you a quick idea, we'll go look at, you know, even this video, right? 26,000. Right? If we go to audience and we go to, where is it? Reach, impressions. In the first 2 days, this video had 191,000 impressions. This one has 111. And here's the thing, is that it's not as stark of a difference as one might think. It's almost double, but here's the thing, is that people are they're just not clicking the video, right? Even the click-through right here is an average of 5%. Meanwhile, the average here is 3%. Right? That should tell you everything that you need to know. The impressions view rate is 5.4%. This one's 3.4%. And in the first 2 days, it was... So in the first few days, it was like 6%. Right? And this is 3.4. So it isn't doing good. In every conceivable metric, the video failed thus far, which sucks. But you know, the thing is that you take the good with the bad. Sometimes you make a video that you think is just going to be a you know, just a relatively decent video, and it does really well and takes off, and you know, is amazing. And then other videos that you think is going to be a slam dunk out of the park and just nosedives and goes. There's nothing you can do. It is what it is. It's part of the YouTube game. You know, sometimes there's no conceivable reason it just flopped. But the problem is that we had 2 Cinder videos flop back to back. And so that makes me go, huh. Like, the first video did okay, and then the second video performed significantly worse. So it's... what am I to do, right? Like, you know, and you know, I know that there's people that really enjoyed it, and I'm happy that there were. I'm happy that there were people that enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed making them. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'll be honest with you. I had a fun time. I'm on fire. I had a fun time writing those short stories. I hope some of you were able to read at least one of them. I was happy to be able to kind of put together, you know, 2 short stories that were different and interesting, in my opinion. There was a lot of people that were saying that they preferred the temple over the darkness, which that's cool. I liked both of them. I may have been a little bit more impartial to the temple because the temple was more akin to my original thought of my original pitch to Cinder from years ago. And to see that there are a lot of people that seem to agree with that is super cool. I think that's super awesome. But it is what it is. So when it comes to those things, you have to make a professional decision. The professional decision is, what stories do you... Well, if you look in the second Cinder video, in the link of the description, I wrote 2 short stories that are basically concept pitches to what Cinder's new backstory could be in A Realm Beyond, while trying to preserve as much of her story from the Legend of Spyro games as possible. Right? It was just a matter of just like, hey, how much could we try to bring in, why certain aspects work and can be transferred, why others can't or shouldn't, and then flat out just being like, yeah, and here's the reason why. And overall, I enjoyed the experience. And sure, it sucks that didn't really do great, but what can you do? Right? There's not much that you can do, but other than make a pivot and make a change and say, okay, well, that didn't work. So if that doesn't work, you then have to say, okay, well, that sucks, but what else am I going to do? Am I going to sit and cry about it? No. I got a feeling this is not working, is it? So, you know, the video, the editing of the video was good. Laura the Dragon did a really good job of editing that video together. So it wasn't a matter of oh, was the edit bad? That wasn't a problem. Not even close. It wasn't a problem of it. I don't think it was something like, oh, I was sick or something, and you know, people didn't like the sound of my voice. I don't think it was the outfit I was wearing. Like, no matter how you kind of calculate it, there was really no conceivable reason other than, well, it's a Cinder video. So, boy, what are you doing? I got some stuff I can sell you. Last time I was here was Yugo when my grandpa passed. Sorry about that. Also, I was so happy he never gave him the purple blood. I never did! Boy, howdy, did I not give up on that purple lad. And I am so happy. I believed! We'll sell that. Yes. Well, Do you think right here, similar to Zuko from Avatar, would work for a level of how dark to make her if she was in a realm beyond? I do think Zuko would be a good... I do think Zuko would be a pretty good, like... I think Zuko is a pretty good idea to kind of start with. I think Zuko is... Zuko, not Rapunzel, but I use Rapunzel in my example just to get to the point of like, you know, the point I was trying to make is that there are different characters that experience different things, but they experience something. Okay. But yeah, c'est la vie. It is what it is. Hopefully we can learn from it. Grow, learn, then move on. But I am hoping that, for goodness sakes, can we please get a... can we please get at least a post? Give us a post about something for Spyro. Jiminy Christmas. Give us something. Give us a screenshot. Give us July now. We're almost getting in August. It's like, okay, more content. Any second. Any second. I also put together a dossier that I'm going to be forwarding tomorrow morning to Activision and more about some of the potential things that that Team Spyro could be doing, and I finished that today, so that's going to be interesting. I hope that they look at it, and I hope that they understand my perspective on some things, because some of the things may seem a little crazy, but it's also like, hey, here's the point of view. The thing I add costumes to Spyro similar to Crash 4. Would love to see more seasonal versions of Spyro like the one in Nitro Field. I think that it should. I think that it would be a mistake not to have a skin or skins for Spyro. I would push it further. I think it would be really cool if there were some skins that were like certain cosmetics that were really like, not like a collector's item. Like, for example, let's say this. Let's say they turn around and they were like, hey, we're going to be at PAX East. Come and try Spyro. And if you do, you get a free code. And when the game launches, you get like an interesting skin. And it would be like Spyro with like the logo of PAX on the wings. Or, you know, a certain variation of color and stuff. I think that would be pretty cool. Little stuff like that. I think stuff like that would be fun to see. It would be interesting to see. Fun to experiment with. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff that could be done. Okay, so we're going to then go like... There we go. Then... Small feed bag. that. Okay. Then we're going to... Sorry. Chillet saddle. Do I have that, or do I have to make that? I think I have to make it, right? Small fee bag. Oh, that's a small fee bag. Could also be a small flea bag. My thoughts on the Avengers Doomsday. It feels like there's a lot of characters in there that I don't care about. For a villain that seems like a really interesting and really cool villain that would be a lot of fun to see put together, and I have to sit and chew through a bunch of characters that I genuinely could not care less about. Right? And I do think that that's a bit of a problem, because some of the characters I just could not care less. I could not care less. And I don't want to care less, but I do care very less about. And I have to sit there and I have to sit and chew through a bunch of characters that I don't care about, or characters that I haven't seen in a long time that I'm like, oh, Mystique, that's super cool. But it's not the Mystique that I know. It's a different Mystique. And I'm like, okay, I feel like that there should have been, in my opinion, let me say this. There should have been an X-Men movie before this. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? Because I feel like that we are missing a whole plot line that's just going to be shoved into the story. It's going to be taking a stick and just jammed in and be like, don't worry, guys, we got it. We got it. We got it. Like, and it's like, buddy, right? Like, come on. Why are we jamming this in so hard when it's like, maybe just a thought that maybe there should have been an X-Men movie to reintroduce all the new X-Men and like reintroduce all the new characters, just in case for the people that may not know them, or as a, hey, this is what the new Mystique will be like, and this is what this will be that, and here's a new actor and their take on this, and blah, 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 blah. It's just like, hey, because I believe what James Marsden is Cyclops, right? But Jennifer Lawrence is no longer Mystique. But we got Professor X back. It's just like, they are, listen, let me say this, okay? Infinity War and those movies in general was a it was a once in a lifetime event. It was lightning in a bottle. There was time put into it. There was time put into it. There was time invested into it. I mean, it was 10 years or about a decade of building this story and then the payoff, right? And it was like, okay, this is cool. And now it's like, all right, we're trying to, like, it feels like that we're now we're jamming in as much as we can, as fast as we can. You have to keep up with so much, otherwise you're not going to understand what's going on. And I just feel like that we're losing the plot. It feels like we're losing the plot. We're missing the plot. We're just not, like, does it look good? It looks good, but I just feel like it's like, oh, we got, I feel like that we're missing so many key members of the Avengers now. And then they gotta bring back Chris Evans, and they gotta bring him back. And it's like, okay, but I thought he was saying that he wasn't gonna come back. You wrote the character off, and now he's back again. And then some people are like, no, that's not the original Steve Rogers. That's an alternate reality Steve Rogers. And it's like, okay, but if that's the case, then don't advertise him. If it's just, you're right. It's too much to keep track of, right? It's too much to keep track of. I just don't. Also, too, and this is going to be a hot take, because I know that there's a lot of people that really like these movies, and I'm not one of them. I don't like Ant-Man. I just don't care for Ant-Man. I really don't. And I saw the first two movies. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm the problem, because I feel like I'm in Insaneville, because people are like, Ant-Man is some of the greatest movies I've ever seen in the history of ever. And I stare at them, I'm like, did we watch the same movie? I felt like that with the new Batman, too. I feel like everyone's like, oh, this new Batman's one of the greatest Batman films I've ever seen. And I'm staring at them like, am I from Mars? Like, have I fell asleep in theater for the first Ant-Man. Genuinely, I fell asleep, full on snoring. Full snore. Not a no. Full full snore. Full. I was sawing logs. I was sawing logs like I was a log foreman. I was sawing logs, man. I was lights out. It was awful. It was terrible for me. Like, I should not have done that. I felt terrible because I was like, man, maybe I should watch this movie again. And then I tried watching it again, and I was just like, I don't know. What's wrong with me? It must be me, because there's some people that are like, Ant-Man movies are one of the best movies in the entire Marvel universe. I'm like, are you guys nuts? Am I nuts? I must be nuts. I must be crazy. Because I don't know why. I felt like the best ones like, for me, I really enjoyed. Sorry, do you see my chat about Doomsday and Mystique? I'm not hyped at all, which is unfortunate. Doctor Doom is one of the best comic. Furthermore, Mystique is the actress from the original 3, just comic accurate. Oh, did they bring back the original actress from the original? Oh. Okay, so we're going back to the Fox universe. Like, that's not to say that there hasn't been bright spots. There have been bright spots. Like, for example, I'm more excited for the new Spider-Man. Like, the new Spider-Man, that looks interesting to me. That looks cool. I'm like, yeah, the new Spider-Man movie, down for that. Absolutely. Down for the new Spider-Man movie. And I'm going to be trying to go see that when I can. Because the last Spider-Man movies were really good. The last one especially. My most hyped was Iron Man, was Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. Those were my 3. Those are 3, like those movies are great for me, and every time they come out, I will go see it, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just, there's a magic lost, and I felt like that we had the Avengers, and then there was just no reprieve. It was just, hey, we're going right into the next one. We're going right to the next one. You know, hold on to your butts. We're going to the next one immediately. And then a whole bunch of characters that I personally don't really care for. And then, okay, now we're at the next Avengers.
What?
And I get it because... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I loved Iron Man back in the day. I loved Iron Man. Loved Iron Man. Right? So I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm just like, all right, I guess. Maybe I've been aged out. I don't know. And then it's just like for, oh, by the way, I tried to watch Ironheart. Man, I tried. I gave it a college try. I tried, man. I tried. I tried my best to watch Ironheart. Man, I couldn't. I just couldn't. The guy walking around wearing a cloak in the middle of broad daylight. Yeah, to go from a really great set of heroes to heroes that feel lesser. Yeah, there's more of them and they all feel a lot less. That's where I'm feeling, Caroline. It's like, oh yeah, those guys, cool. Why do I like? Also, too, this is like the third take on. This is literally like the third take on the Fantastic Four. It's like this is Fantastic Four take 3. And I'm like, gosh, man, here we go again. Fantastic. So it's like I can't keep up with all the floptastic 4s. It's just boo. I can't keep up with it. I can't. Like, I liked Loki. Loki was cool. I remember the guy with Jeremy Renner, not, oh my gosh, not Knight. Hawkeye was forgettable. What other Disney Plus exclusive ones? I couldn't do Ironheart. I couldn't do it. Ironheart was just beyond bland. I fell asleep twice in Wakanda Forever, the second Black Panther movie. I fell asleep twice. Not just once, but twice. It's been yuck. I fell asleep. The second Ant-Man movie was better than the first, but I barely could stay awake for that one. So Ant-Man was bleh. The second Black Panther was meh. Give us Moon Knight, baby. Yeah. Moon Knight, when I watch Moon Knight, I'm like, this is weird and all over the place. It makes no sense. I love it. It's so good. And then the main actor that they have, they're like, hey, you can just look at his face and know which character he was without even needing to see any of his mannerisms. Like, the fact that that guy didn't win an Oscar, he was nominated, but they didn't give it to him. The fact that he didn't win an Oscar for Moon Knight was, like, when I saw Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac, I was like, oh man, this is cool. Like, Moon Knight was like, man, this is so good. We're gonna get a season 2, right? Right? We're getting a season 2 of Moon Knight, right? No? Why? Why? Why not? Moon Knight was amazing. It was wild. It was weird. It didn't make sense. It was like, it was ridiculous and cool at the same time. Like, it was so good. And it's like, yes, give us more of that. Nah. Nah. We're not going to do another season of Moon Knight. Okay. Like, here, we're going to be wrapping up the stream in 15 minutes, and then we'll go to Q&R. But I'll pull up the recent Marvel movies and like the animated series, but like the recent stuff, and take a look-see, because my gosh. I didn't see the new Fantastic Four, and there's another Tombat. Beautiful. I didn't see the new Fantastic Four, and frankly, I just... I heard it was overall pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard overall that it was like pretty okay. Thor Love and Thunder was a crime. Okay? There was a hate crime. Okay? Thor Love and Thunder was a hate crime. I'm like, I don't know What happened there? Like, Thor Love and Thunder should be treated to capital punishment.
Yep.
Every decent idea that they had, or any decent performance that they had, any nugget of it was just constantly just squashed. Because there were ideas and concepts that were like, oh, that's neat, and oh, that's cool too, and oh, this could be a really interesting story. And then it was just like, what if we just... Like, what if we just cocked our leg and farted the worst film? Do you know what Thor Love and Thunder was? Thor Love and Thunder is a fart in a funeral. Okay? That's what Thor Love and Thunder was. Is that you got these moments where it's like these really tender moments, and then it's like, oh, no, we can't have that. It's gotta be jokes, 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 and jokes. And then, oh, we got a really interesting plot point. Let's just ruin it.
Yeah.
And then, let's throw the responsibility of something that makes no sense. And then it ends in the most unserious, bizarre way, even though, like, it was like, oh, it was supposed to be sad. But no sadness. Funny. Haha, funny. No, not allowed to cry here. Funny. Like, Thor Ragnarok was really good. But that was more a Thor and, like, a Hulk movie. It was kind of like kind of bit of like a buddy cop film, which again we're seeing a Brand New Day. It's all the Hulk shows up again because nobody wants to pay the budget for a full Hulk film. So whenever they want a Hulk movie, they're just gonna have him be, they're gonna say, hey, no, it's not a Hulk movie, it's a Spider-Man movie featuring Hulk. It's like, how about we just get a Hulk movie? I'd be down for a Hulk movie. No, it's not a Hulk movie. Shut up. Stop asking for that. No Hulk movie. He's a buddy cop in every single Marvel film. Why? Because we don't have the budget to do a Hulk movie because we don't want to spend it. And it's like, just why? You're Marvel. Just get... Oh, don't get me started on She-Hulk. She-Hulk was awful. I tried watching that too. And people were making fun of it. I was like, I'm going to give it a chance. I watched it. That was awful. She-Hulk was not good. There was... She-Hulk was not good. She-Hulk was terrible. My wife and I sat down. We were trying to watch it. And my wife and I were looking at each other. We're like, this sucks. She-Hulk's awful. And I'm sorry if you like She-Hulk. But it was awful. In every sense of the word. Then you got Into the Spider-Verse. Great. You got Spider-Verse movies. Okay, we got a hit. Like, it's so inconsistent. It's like hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. Because the Miles Morales story, fantastic. Love the Miles Morales story. Love Miles Morales. Come on. Stay in the sphere. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what has been going on. The first Thor movie was okay. It was cool. It was neat. It was a good introduction to the character. Dark World was weird.
Yep.
Dark World was strange. Ragnarok was fantastic. And then Love and Thunder was just like, hey, let's take everything that we finally built up for Thor and let's just destroy it. Let's just murder it. It's like, okay. I think the first Guardians of the Galaxy is arguably one of the greatest Marvel movies of all time. Is the first Guardians of the Galaxy. The second one's good, just not as good. And the third one, I have mixed opinions on. I think I like it a little bit more than 2, but not too much more. One, in my opinion, is like the perfect Marvel movie. Is the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything about the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, in my opinion, was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't think I would change one thing about the first Guardians movie. Not one. I wouldn't change a single thing about part 1. Not one. Not one single thing. Everything from the soundtrack, everything from the casting choice, the script, the timing, the jokes. Guardians 1 is... I think I saw Guardians 1 3 times or 4 times in theaters. I loved it that much. I liked Guardians 2 as well. I enjoyed it. I like Guardians 2 as well. I don't think it was as good as the first. And then part 3 was also good. I'm not saying part 1 was bad. I just think it was good. It was still good. I just still think that it would be a toss-up between 2 and 3, which one was better. But I think 1 is the GOAT when it comes to Marvel movies. There's a few Marvel movies that are like, yeah, this is GOAT status. Period. Love the first Guardians movie. If it was like, what was the best like Marvel films you would... In the modern Marvel days, I think the best were... In the modern Marvel days, I think the best... Just off the top of my head, I might be missing 1 or 2. But if I were to pick 3, just off the top of my head, you know, without thinking too deeply in it, I think it'd be Guardians 1, Iron Man 1, and then I think the most recent Tom Holland Spider-Man film. Those 3 are really, really, really good. They are really good. Those are movies that I was like, man, I go back and watch it over and over and over again. And some of them I genuinely did. Let me see here. All Disney Plus exclusive Marvel shows. All right. Live action. Let's see here. Let's see which ones that I have watched. Now, granted, this is coming from the Google AI page, so excuse me if I'm missing one. So please, if I am missing one, this is Disney Plus exclusives. We're starting with live action. WandaVision. I actually enjoyed WandaVision. It was weird, but I actually kind of liked it. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let me tell you something. I barely remember the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I barely remember it. I barely remember the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I watched Loki. I enjoyed Loki. Hawkeye was fine. Nothing marvelous, nothing bad, just milk toast. Moon Knight, excellent. Probably my favorite out of this entire list. Miss Marvel, zero interest. She-Hulk, awful. Secret Invasion, I heard was just, I wasn't interested, and then I saw what everyone was saying, and it was awful. It was awful. I heard nothing but terrible things about Secret Invasion, so I didn't bother with it. Echo, I never even heard of it, so I can't comment. It might be one of the greatest things that anyone has ever seen. No idea. Agatha All Along, didn't bother. Daredevil Born Again, I think we gotta still finish that. We gotta finish that. It's so far pretty good. I feel like we're missing some things from the original Daredevil series, but it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. Ironheart, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do Ironheart. Ironheart is blah. What If is fun. I Am Groot, the kids love it. The Guardians Galaxy Holiday Special, fun. Werewolf by Night, no idea what that is. X-Men 97, haven't watched it. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, not sure. Eyes of Wakanda, no idea. Marvel Zombies, no idea. So there's that. Let me see here. This was updated in May, so it should be fairly easy to keep up with. Okay, so to give you an idea. No, I mentioned Loki. Loki was good. So let me tell you something. If you were to sit down and watch every MCU in release order, okay, from movies, shorts, and TV shows and spin-offs, you would need to watch 90, there's 98 pieces of media. Whether it's a movie, a short, or whatever. So, The Punisher, One Last Kill, haven't watched it. Daredevil Born Again, gotta finish it. Wonder Man Season 1, never heard of it. Marvel Zombies, never heard of it. Eyes of Wakanda, never heard of it. The Fantastic Four First Steps, didn't watch it. Ironheart, couldn't watch it. I didn't watch Fantastic Four First Steps. Thunderbolts, didn't watch it, though I was told that there's all over the place. Daredevil Born Again Season 1 was pretty good. Captain America Brave New World, that's Red Hulk, right? That one was just It was fine. It's fine. It was very it was fine. What If, fine. Agatha All Along, didn't watch it. Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know. I liked it, but I feel like there was something missing from it. Like, it was good, but I sit there and I'm like, I don't know. Echo, didn't watch it. What If, didn't watch it. All right, season 2 was fine. The Marvels, what even is that? Okay. Loki season 2, good. I Am Groot, good. Secret Invasion, blah. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, great. That's good. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, no, I couldn't. I'm sorry. I can't watch another Ant-Man movie because the first two I was sawing logs in the theater, and then I saw the awful CGI for Quantumania. No. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, if I can stay awake. Werewolf by Night, never heard of, don't even know. She-Hulk Attorney at Law, terrible. I Am Groot, good. Thor Love and Thunder, arguably the most... You could make a case. Let me say this. You could make a case about Thor Love and Thunder being one of the worst, if not one of the worst Marvel movies ever, just because of just how it was handled, right? It had moments that were so good and then were ruined. And it felt like that somebody was handed a script by somebody that had a decent script. Someone sabotaged it halfway through, and then no one reviewed it and just said, ship it. Like, there were genuine good ideas that were set up, and then it was like it was set up to purposely fail. And that is what is absolutely just insane about it. That's what is insane to me about it, because there are moments that are just really cool in Love and Thunder. There are ideas there that are like, hey, there's something there. And then it's just like, on purpose, it was just, no, we're going to make sure that this is ruined. We're going to, like, we need to make sure that you know that we ruin this. Period. We need you to know. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind. So we're in Q&R now. We got 10 minutes. Let me know what you guys think. I just, like, I felt like I was watching an emotional movie, and then we would cut to a sitcom with laugh tracks at the worst moments. At the worst moments. It was just sitcoms with laugh tracks. At, like, serious moment. This could be really nice. Nope, too emotional. Laugh track. If you interview Tom Holland or John Bernthal, what would your questions be like? See, that would be hard for me. I would probably have an easier time interviewing Tom Holland. But unfortunately, all my questions would be related to, like, the post and lead up to his last movie, where we're talking about the other Spider-Man and the legacy of that and having to leave your mark. And you know what I mean? If Spiral 4 gives Spiral skins, what is one skin you really want to see? Ooh, that's a really good question, actually. I think it could be really cool if we saw a class where it's like classic Spyro and it's like it looks like Pete. I think that if they had a skin that was called like Pierre or Pete and where he's green and he kind of looks like kind of low poly a little bit, I think that would be really really cool. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, we got a few more questions. And then I gotta go. What are we streaming tomorrow? Don't know yet. I don't know. Something. We will stream something. Oh, let me show you guys something real quick that I have been working on. And what I've been doing. Hang on a second. Do we get to vote for stream? Maybe. I do have an idea that I would love to pitch to the mods. But let me show you. One second. Let me show you guys something that I've been working on. Hopefully doesn't explode. Hopefully doesn't explode. Because which one is it? I hate when it does this. I think it's this one. About to find out in a second. Let me get this loaded. Once I get it loaded. Okay, there we go. Okay. It's not done yet. This is Unreal Engine 5. And I have been busy kind of piecing things together. So this is Unreal 5. And as you can see, this is Artisan's Homeworld. And what I am trying to do, I gotta fix the grass still. The grass is atrocious. The grass, ignore the grass. Ignore the grass for now. But In fact, give me a second. I'm going to fix just something real quick while I do. But I'm giving myself until Spyro Community Day, because I'm just kind of hacking and slashing my way through what I'm doing here. I'm trying my best. I'm not very good, and I'm trying my best to get it right. But what I am going to be trying to do is I'm going to be trying to be making maps for Meka Chameleon and import these on Steam for Spyro Community Day. So that on the day on the Community Day, people could play Meka Chameleon in... I want to try to go for at least 2 maps. I want to do Artisans, and I want to do Artisans, and I want to do Town Square. So that's what I'm doing for now. This is what I've been working on. I've been working on this now for 2 days. It's been extracting it from F model, importing it in, rebuilding it. Now I have to reconnect all of the textures. Then I have to add lighting and a whole number of other things. But the idea, if I do that, can I just hit, will this work? Okay, so I don't know why I spawned way over there. I get stuck there. I'm all stuck and stuff. I don't know why the spawn point is over there. Hang on a second. Stop. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I've been kind of piecing things together, trying to get things right. I am an absolute amateur. So if there's anyone that's just like, oh, this looks bad or this isn't, understand I am 100% new at this. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm trying my best. All right. There we go. So if I do this, do this, do this. Let me see here. Pull it down. Okay, so we hit play. So yeah. So I got collisions working as well. I'm flying, of course, but I got collisions working. So like if I'm trying to jam my way through, right? So just to kind of get an idea, right? We got collisions, but the problem is, of course, is that portals. I have to put a blocker there, put some sort of rock or something there so that you can't. Is it grass or mashed potatoes? Good question. I'm trying to get I've been trying to get the grass to work for me, and it hasn't. So I just threw on a default template for now. The grass has been the biggest problem for me thus far, and I am trying to get that fixed. And again, I'm trying to rehook up all the textures and stuff, get these all fixed and sorted, and then once I get that going and then do town square, I would come back and try to do the visual effects of like maybe like water pouring or whatnot. But yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm still learning. It may have the dragon head. It may not have the dragon head. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. I even got stuff out here going. I may have to block this area off and just say no and call it a day. I have to figure out lighting. I have to do a lot of things that I gotta do, but I've been just rebuilding artisans. I gotta change the skybox. I gotta make it better, but we're getting there. We're trying our best. I'm trying my best. I even got the bushes. I was able to fix the bushes and stuff. So, but yeah, so we're working on it. I'm trying, and my goal is to try to have it 2 maps ready for Spiral Community Day or beforehand, and then and see what I can do. And I'll try my best. So anyways, guys, that's all the time that we have for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. And yeah, we'll see you then. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.